is October 26th, Monday, which means that Halloween is on Saturday. Woo! And I'm so excited because this year, I'm going to be Jackie Burkhart from That 70s Show. And I've been wanting to do That 70s Show inspired outfits since I watched it back in April, May-ish time. But I never really did that. I never actually made a video on it. So instead, now I'm going to be Jackie for Halloween. And so what I'm going to do right now is we're going to Target and we're going to grab a few supplies. I'm going to get fake lashes in order to make my eyes look really, really big, because I feel like that's a very big part of Mila Kunis's face, is just her big, big eyes. So I think that might help with that. And then I'm going to get this, we'll see how well this works, but I'm going to get this dry shampoo that like makes my hair a little bit darker. And so hopefully that will work. I was going to get Overtone, but then I waited too long and it wouldn't have come in time. But anyways, so we're on the way to Target now, and I am so excited. Oh, and the last thing we're gonna get is I need a new brow pencil that's a little bit darker, just because I've been using my mom's and her brows are a little bit lighter than mine. But yeah, and also I was gonna fill my brows like hers. So that's on the itinerary for today in Target. See you in there. Wear your masks, kids. Good evening. Just kidding, it's 3:42, but it's Halloween! Yes! Halloween, so that means it's Jackie Burkhart time. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this for all week. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. So there's a few options in directions that I could go to, because I don't have an exact replica of an outfit, but I have a general outfit that I'm trying to do. But let me go grab it. One sec. I have this scarf. An iconic Jackie thing is to just have the silk scarf tied around the neck. It's classic. She looks great in it. And so this is kind of the basics, the foundation for the outfit. And then I'm also wearing my brown flared corduroys, of course. So I have three options for sweaters, and I think we're gonna try on all three and do a little pose, and we'll see which one we like the most. Option numero uno. It's this blue sweater, V-neck. Hope you didn't see my bra there. And I think it looks really good with the blue and the scarf, obviously. And I think that this color looks pretty with the brown in the pants. So I like this. I like the fit. I think this is definitely a good contender. I'm not seeing any super noticeable flaws. So yeah, I like this one. Option number two. Numero zwei. I like this one too. I like that. I like kind of the length a little bit better on this one. It doesn't go down quite as far on the pants. And you can't really see it that well in the scarf, but there is pink. There is pink in the scarf, and it matches this pink perfectly. I'm not a huge fan of the brown and the blue and the pink together. But I think that overall it's a little bit more interesting than the blue. It's a little less plain, adds a little bit more spice, and I don't know, it's pretty. So that's number two. And here's number three. I love the color of this one. It's exactly the color of insert picture here. And I think it would be better if it was a V-neck, especially because I might have to change bras on this because the bra I'm wearing is kind of full coverage and this is just a little off. Anyways, besides the point, I really love the color. It gives me the most 70s vibes color-wise. It's not the best fitting one. I have decisions to make. I'm going to go back and rewatch all these videos and see which one I like the most, really. And whichever gives me the most Jackie Burkhart vibes. Are you all ready for the big reveal? I went with the blue one. You're gonna come in the comment section, you're gonna roast me, and you're gonna be like, Gabby, what were you thinking? You should not have gone with the blue one. I'm gonna say, suck it. Suck it. I love you. But, I went with this one because, first of all, I just really like the color of the, why is my hair doing that? Of the blue with the brown. And I think that just, it's the most 70s feel with the V-neck. So, it's also the comfiest. It's just really soft. And, wow, my skin looks kind of bad today. Imperfections. We love them. So, yeah, that's what I decided to go with. Should I do hair or makeup first? I think we're gonna do makeup because I'm the most nervous about hair and how it's gonna turn out. So I think we're gonna go with like in order from what worries me the least to what worries me the most. So yeah, let me go to the bathroom, cut to the bathroom, and I'll take you step by step through my makeup look. Welcome back to my bathroom, home of bad camera angles. But, why do I say but like that? You know what I realized recently?
I realized recently that instead of saying like us, you know how people say like and and you know, I stall on conjunctions. I'll go but, and then I'll keep talking, or I'll say and, well, sometimes I say but, see, I just did it right there, but, and then I said other stuff. That's what I realized about myself. Those are the words that I use when I'm thinking about other things. I'm sorry if you hear my dad's mowing the lawn. Well, anyways, there I did say and I'm gonna say and like a ton in this video just because I said that. And anyways, I've been wasting almost a minute just talking about this instead of what we're actually doing today.
And what we're actually doing today is creating the Jackie Burkhart look. So I'm gonna do a little I'm gonna take kind of a fox eye trend. The thing about me is that my eyes are downturned. So like, it's very hard to make my eyes look pulled up. We're gonna do the best we possibly can. The first thing we're gonna focus on is brows. And so her brows are a little bit thinner than mine. They're like kind of thick towards the end, but then a little bit thinner. And so what we're gonna do, I'm not going crazy, I'm not shaving my eyebrows, I'm just gonna shave just a tiny, tiny little bit off the end. Just so that it's not coming down quite as far as mine do. And so that's kind of the first order of business, and then I'll fill them in. Or maybe I'll fill them in later, but right now we're just gonna shave. We're gonna go off and we're gonna shave. And that is the first order of business. I'm gonna probably do most of my makeup off camera because I hate just doing my makeup in front of the camera. But then I hate the makeup artists who are like, I'm gonna do everything off camera. But you guys don't care about my makeup. That's not why you're here. You're here for the finished look. So maybe I'll just cut to the end. We'll see. It'll be a surprise. It'll either be the end and I'll have my entire makeup done, or it'll be the very next step. It's a good surprise. Welcome back. It's just so tilted. But that's just how it is. So I did my base makeup. And what I tried to do, you can't really tell in this lighting, and maybe I'll go out into like broad daylight and I'll think I look insane. Because I put a little bit more contour on than I normally do. But I was just trying to make my square face look a little bit more round. And I defined the chin a little bit. And I put on a good amount of blush, which again you can't see in this lighting. But I put on a good amount of blush. And so that's what we've done so far. I thought I'd check in with y'all while I do the eyes. Because like I almost burped. Like I said earlier in the video, like on Monday, I'm just trying to make my eyes as big as possible and to make them look a little bit more pulled up again because I have very downturned eyes. So the first step, well no, I'll just explain what I'm going to do. I have my white eyeliner here, and I'm going to put that, oh, by the way, I got white eyeliner. I bought this specifically because my other one ran out, and so thank you, Mom, for picking this up for me. I will put this on my waterline in order to make my eyes look big and bright. And I'm also going to try to make my makeup look a little pulled up. Also, one thing I learned from Marla Catherine, what a queen, and also from like various TikToks, is I used concealer and kind of drew a line like this to make it look a little bit more pulled up and upturned, a little mini facelift. And so that should also help. And one more thing that I learned from insert name here, I'm blanking right now, is that my entire life, well, my entire life that I've done makeup, have been putting eyeshadow in my crease wrong, because I've been thinking that like this line here is my crease, when look, you can even just see when I look at you like this, it's a lot higher. It's all the way up here, because that's where my actual eye socket is. So what I'm gonna do is I'll be looking in my mirror, and I'll be carving out here, and I'll probably stop close to here, and then start to pull it up a little bit. First of all, I've been using Boom Insert Picture here for makeup inspiration. So this is very subtle. I'm just gonna do kind of a subtle brown look, but then I'm gonna add the lashes and the liner, which will hopefully just make my eyes look bigger. But I'm just gonna go for a kind of a natural-ish brown looking, pulled up a little bit, and it should be good. So I might skip to you. It might be funny to watch me put on lashes, so maybe I'll cut to that. We'll see. Hey, did I put on a lot of liner? Yes, because I'm a firm believer of the more liner you put on, the bigger your eyes look. And also, it's Halloween, so sometimes I just want to have a super dramatic wing. And now's the time. So now's the time to put, isn't that a great angle? So now's the time. I embarrass myself so much on this channel. You guys really get to say everything. Is gonna fit my eyes right? I'm gonna go with a yes. I always start with the tweeze. Oopsie, oh my gosh. So I just, oh, I'm dropping everything. What I was going to say is that I always start with the tweezers and then end up actually not using the tweezers and saying, screw it, I'm gonna use my fingers. And that's what I end up doing. Use my mirror. You know, I'm not even gonna try to use the tweezers. I'm just gonna skip right to the screw it. How's it look? Let me just put on the other lash and I'll just, we'll come back. We'll come back. This was a bad idea to film this. That was disastrous to put on, but I got him. And I put on, oh my gosh, I just burped. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I put on a little bit more blush. And then I haven't decided on a lip color yet. I think I might just go with gloss. And then the makeup will be complete and it's onto the hair. Should I succeed in making my eyes look really big? When I say Jackie, you say Burkhart, Jackie, Jackie, Jackie. I'm sorry. Okay, goodbye. So I will be recreating this insert picture hair look. I have brushed on my hair. As you guys know, it's a little bit wavy now. So I brushed it out. There's still a little bit of wave left underneath, but I brushed it out as much as possible because I wanted to get kind of flat hair on top, but then curly at the bottom. So I will just be curling the tips of my hair. Now, of course, heat protectant. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do while the iron warms up. And then I will just be curling up the bottoms. And oopsie, I just sprayed that into nothing. This also has oil in it, like that's part of what the heat protectant is, which is good because we'll see how this dry shampoo works. I'm not expecting it to work that well, but maybe it will. But the more oil that it has in my hair, the more it will absorb into it, because you know that's what dry shampoo is supposed to do. It's supposed to like go into the oil in your hair. So I'm hoping that if I really like oil it up, grease it up beforehand, then it will maybe the color will adhere to it a little bit better. Cut to curling hair montage. Okay, I did it. And then I think I'm gonna go get some oil and like scrunch it a little bit, and then we're gonna put the dry shampoo on. Also, guys, I was crying because whenever this ear gets mildly irritated, it starts to go crying uncontrollably, which I mean, like, I understand, because when I personally also get mildly irritated, I start to cry. I'm talking about my eyes if it's not part of my body. It's like another separate human being. But, yeah, so that's the plan right now, is I'm just going to go oil up my hair so that the dry shampoo has something to stick to. Yeah! Moment of truth. I'm not expecting this to work well, so y'all can't be down in the comments being like, Gabby, why did you think that was going to work? Gabby, why did you think that was going to work? Because I'm not expecting it to, okay? So y'all can't come for me, because I already knew. And so then you're going to be like, what you can do, though, is recommend me different temporary hair dye kind of things. Let's see what happens. Okay. Also, I'm never, ever, ever going to use this again. Ooh. But what I was going to get to with saying that is that I have every intention of just like using all of this. Wow. Oh, this doesn't like stain clothes. It seemed to adhere to my human skin pretty well. But then again, like, it might just be not that much darker than my actual... so it's definitely adding volume. Yeah, so it's definitely adding some volume. It still is creating a little bit of that white residue that it said it was supposed to not to. Like, that's the whole point of this dry shampoo. It's not to dye your hair at all. What is... Does it look darker? Marginally. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to oil it back up again. So I went back and I curled a few more pieces. That kind of got messed up when I was doing that whole process. And this is going to be it. Does it look marginally darker? Yeah. Good enough for me. It was a fun experiment. It's Halloween. It's just time to experiment. And I had a good time. I had a good time. So I'm still debating whether I should put on a headband or not. I might tame the look a little bit. And I have to clean up my floor now because it's all covered in this like brown dust. But hair done. Y'all ain't ready for these. They're so freaking high. But oh my gosh. Aren't they so jacky? And yes, they're black, and yes, I'm wearing them with blue socks, okay? It's intentional, because that makes it okay. Just check the fashion rule book. Everyone knows this. If you intentionally mix blue and black, it can look cool. So that's what I'm going with. You know, I'm getting all three neutrals in here, brown, blue, and black. So yeah. Oh, an update, I did go with a headband. I like this one because it looked kind of 70s to me. So I guess we're done. Cut to the photo shoot.